Can you hear me now? Did I fix it? Did I fix it? It looks like I didn't fix it. Okay. I don't know why it muted it. It was fine when I was doing it before. Anyway, okay, Tataru. Look how many people there are.
Should we get to it then? Pick up anything that seems the least bit device-like and we'll make ourselves a pile.
I feel kind of weird about Sephiroth helping people.
Maybe you'll change our look. We've found bugger all without you.
Biggs! Wedge!
Aye, aye. Well, we could hardly say no to a call for aid from the Scions. Jesse called it the chief of some other business.
Oh my god, Jesse.
So we'll be working twice as hard to make up for his not being here.
Thrice as hard, even.
Wow.
Thank
I haven't
you,
seen
both
them
of
in
you.
forever.
I'm sure we'll
They
find
haven't
that
been
beacon
around
in
for a
no
while,
time.
have they? Did they like show up at all in Dawn Trail yet?
I'm not seeing anything out here.
You are literally Wedge, Gino. He looks exactly like you.
Do you reckon you could squeeze in there, Wedge?
And get stuck halfway? No, thank you.
They are twinning. That hairstyle, like, that's peak
I
Gino.
can try if you like.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute though.
Tataru, no! We couldn't ask you to do that.
Oh, I'll be fine. This receptionist is not afraid
Does
to
he,
do
I
her
can't tell if he
hands
looks
dirty.
threatening or kind. Oh my god, there's garbage on the floor.
Sorry, I meant to say, the scholars haven't finished their preliminary assessment of the site yet, so we're not supposed to venture too far in.
Yeah, okay, tell me not to go somewhere.
What's that you got there?
Who's flirting? Biggs and Wedge? Tataru and Wedge? I missed the
Now that
flirting.
looks promising.
Isn't that the Ironworks symbol? Counterfeiters?
100% counterfeiters. Oh,
Now I have you.
You are right.
I forgot how threatening he was. Oh my god, Crystal. Oh wait, we don't know who it is yet. Oh my god, mysterious
Focus on my
voice.
Let expanse contract.
I'm sorry, I'm talking over your man.
Become instant.
Wait, this must be it. The device. Oh, this is supposed to happen.
What if it's not
Go wide
Tataru?
The gates that we may pass.
journey, warrior of light. Find our friends and bring them home.
She's so cute. We haven't been called that in a while either. Oh, I have to click. I'm so used to just watching. I have it on auto scroll on my own game. I just like sit back and watch. Oh my god, space. Hey, Gino, hey.
The dawn's light will shine again.
Oh, do not look
Oh,
at
look
me
who it
so.
is. Look at that guy I don't care about.
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you.
Oh, Emmerich's voice. I heard Emmerich.
Everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this.
Oh, bye. Roxas shows up at Dawn Trail, for sure, 100%. We are in Kingdom Hearts. B and I just got to Traverse Town. I feel like I should flag this as spoilers.
Your time has not yet come.
Oh my god, I have that dress. It should be dyeable though. And also, I want pink ribbons for my hair. I mean, I titled it Sephiroth Place. Oh no, I didn't say Shadowbringers. Whoops. It's fine. In my head, I did. Titled it. Oh my god. Mysterious man. Totally don't know who he is. So pretty. Man, that initial Lakeland entrance is still just as gorgeous. It's so pretty.
From endless dreams I awake.
Honestly, just my facial expressions of like, oh, it's his voice, and looking so sad is probably a spoiler itself.
Yet urgent, calls me to action once more.
Sweet boy. I mean, terrible villain, evil man. He's the evilest. Literally the warrior of darkness. So evil. As I rock up in all black. I'm playing a villain.
Someone out here is not a peddler themselves. What brings you into the wilds this time of night?
Everyone's like, oh, dude, what do you mean night? I said, what do you mean night? Look, I quoted it.
Well, if it ain't the oldest joke in the book. Me granddad, God rest his soul, used to tell that one to the barman at kicking out time. And when, pray tell, did we last have a dark night?
Every
You
time
rotten
I
old
play a bun
drunkard.
boy instead of a girl, I am shocked at how emotional they are. I'm so used to deadpanning every single cutscene.
Over 100 bleeding years ago, that's when.
Damn, bro.
You got that look down to a T. I'd almost think you meant it.
I do mean it. I'm for real, for real.
Got to you, did they? Poor beggar. That explains it then.
Oh. Oh, he's so nice. He wants us to get fucked up before we turn into a sin eater.
Roads to travel and wares to sell, but you best hurry
Sir?
along to the town nearby.
That's a terrible suggestion.
Just head east through the trees and aim for the shining tower. You'll find the place soon enough. It's
Wait.
the biggest settlement.
Does he want us to kill everyone? Is he suggesting that we
Go on
murder
now,
everyone
friend.
right now?
They'll take good care of you in the Crystarium.
He literally just said, like, he thinks that they got us. And now he's telling us to go to town. Sir? Oh my god, I only just opened it, jeez.
To dizzying heights it rises. The
Why are
gleaming
you all
spire.
talking?
Its tip threatening to pierce the blinding canopy. There, it will all begin anew. Between dark and light. The pure and the corrupt. The one true struggle.
Okay, let's go. Where am I going? Oh no, I don't have any map. Can't use a mount either. So rude. Oh wait, no, we're going this way. Ooh. This is so fun. I love autorun. Oh. I just ran through a tree.
Halt!
It's her. We love her.
Every face in this city I know. Yours, I do not.
Oh my god. She's
This
so
is the
mean to us.
threshold of the Crystarium, stranger, and I am its gatekeeper. If you would enter, you will answer my questions.
Okay, anything you want. Oh my, she and I are twinning. We have like the same
From
hair
where
color.
do you hail?
You know what? Let's just be specific. The source.
The source? What is this cryptic nonsense? Had you given me an honest answer, I would not have barred your way. We care little here for a person's place of origin. But instead, you chose concealment,
Yeah, I'm a dick.
and I will not suffer you to pass.
Cool, thanks.
That one had eaten. It must have gulped down the whole hand, ring and all.
Oh, that sucks. After he thought we were the ones that were eaten. It's time.
Everything all right, Captain?
It's time. He's here.
Quite all right, my lord. Just a stray sin eater, and a weak one at that.
I see. Weak or not, we should be on the lookout for more.
We should be on the lookout, Crystal Exarch.
But I see you've met my guest. I will escort him to the Crystarium myself, if you've no objections.
I'm pretty sure she
Another
should
of your
object.
mysterious friends, is it? I should have known. Very well. I'll inform the others your guest is to be given the run of the city. Pray forgive my less than cordial welcome. May the rest of your stay with us be a pleasant one.
She sounds sarcastic, though. She's like, have
Come
fun,
with me.
I guess.
I will answer whatever questions you have when we are somewhere more private.
No, you won't. He's lying to us already.
Right then, before we plunge into the wheres and wherefores, let me first thank you for answering my summons.
You're welcome.
I had intended to bring you directly to my personal quarters, but
He
I
wanted
feel
to bring us
almost
directly to his
slightly
personal
off.
quarters, B.
That you're still able to make the crossing unharmed is a great relief.
You gotta re-attune to Graha. I mean, the Crystal Exarch. We're really good at not
And so, we
spoiling.
come to the question of where. The realm in which you now find yourself belongs to one of the 13 reflections, or shards. The first, to be precise, even if its inhabitants are largely oblivious to the fact. As to wherefore, having been awarded the rather grandiose title of Crystal Exarch, I, in my capacity as caretaker of the Crystarium, thought to seek the aid of you and your companions.
He's so cute. I'm not even his fan, but he's so cute. Should I be mean to him? I kind of want to be mean to him. I actually feel like this is probably what I chose the first time too. Do you have any idea how much trouble you've caused? Sir?
An inkling.
It's
yes.
you, Gino.
I can only
This
beg your
guy is you.
forgiveness. Matters here forced my hand, but all shall be explained in due course, I promise you.
Right, I have to be an asshole to everyone, don't I?
Let us begin with the glaring skies up above. Here in the first, the world has been all but consumed by primordial light.
Cool.
It began a century ago, by this realm's reckoning. A luminous flood swallowing everything in its path. More than 9/10 of this star was lost.
Damn, bro.
And the fortunate few who survived are hounded by abominations born of that catastrophe even now.
Yeah, that's also happening.
Sin Eaters, we call them. The creature you saw earlier was one such monstrosity.
He ate a peddler. Did you know? He ate a
It was to
peddler.
save the First from this menace that I learned to bridge the rift between worlds. That I might call upon the aid of the greatest of heroes.
I thought you did this to save me.
Though it meant depriving a world of its champion, I had to try. For in saving the
God damn it,
First,
Gino.
you would bring salvation to the
They are,
souls
though.
as well.
They are. You're right. I was not listening to what he said. I was reading Gino's Kingdom Hearts obsession.
But what manner of host harangues his guests in the middle of the road?
Yeah.
Let us continue our talk within the Crystarium.
I hope you have chairs, unlike Lise. He doesn't have chairs, does he? Oh my god. FC is doing so good at English today. I have to keep opening the chat box. I wish we were in Nier right now.
The soul
Bella gets to have all the
living
fun.
in a world all but resigned to oblivion. Each stone was laid with hope. The town itself a symbol, a monument to defiance in the face of death. No would-be hero could fail to answer its call.
I'm so
Who
sad
among
every
us
time he
does not
talks.
yearn for salvation?
Just sad. I'm gonna cry when he dies. Oh my god. I don't think I even cried the first time, but I'm gonna cry if he... I mean... Wait, he's already dead. Yeah, okay. This is fine. I'm not spoiling. And here we are. Welcome, my friend, to the Crystarium. Ooh, what did we get? Ooh. Let's use that. I know Zarya isn't watching, but Zarya, look at how empty this inventory is. And there's this trash in it that I need to clean out, and it's still this empty. I know she's not watching. That attitude's just for me. I mean, I could switch it to Japanese. Now, a full and frank discussion in the privacy of my study would seem to be in order. The privacy of your study, eh? Let's do it. I mean, not me. I don't want to do it. But I think our conversation would be more meaningful were you first to gain a firmer grasp of the situation here. To that end, I would like you to visit a few of the Crystarium civic leaders and glean something of this world and its predicament. Can we visit gleaners instead? And if you think about it, Nyx Bean is kind of like Namine. Why? Why is Nyx Bean like Namine? Specifically. As you can see, this path will take you directly to the Aetheryte, a convenience with which I am sure you are only too familiar. Being the rightful object of my summoning spell, you should in theory be able to reach all the way back along your etheric trail and find a connection to the source, believe it or not. I strongly suggest you complete this attunement before venturing any further. What if I didn't? What if I just teleported away? After you've done so, walk up the steps next to the Aetheryte and head out to the left to arrive in the Crystalline Mean. This is where you'll find our collective of crafters and gatherers, as well as their spokeswoman, Catelys, one of the people I should like you to meet. I know all about the Crystalline Mean, bro. Another is Morin. To reach him and his cabinet of curiosity, you'll want to avoid the aforementioned steps, take the exit on the left, and simply continue straight along and down until you come to the large doors at the end of the path. The third and final person I should like you to meet is Braggy, our man in charge of trade and distribution. He is to be found in the markets, which you can access from the opposite side of the Aetherite Plaza. Thanks, bro. I didn't know any of this. In seeking out each of my colleagues, you will visit the major districts of the city and hopefully gain a feel for this place. I trust my directions were simple enough. To the right and down the where now? My apologies. I forget how confusing the Crystarium can be for newcomers. Not to worry. I'm sure you'll soon become accustomed to its twists and turns. In all honesty, the true challenge may be in finding the right way to approach its citizens. As you discovered during your encounter with the captain, the people of this world are unaware of the existence of other stars and will struggle to accept the truth of your origin. With that being the case, when they ask whence you hail, as they inevitably will, I suggest you claim to share a homeland with the Crystal Exarch. There is an unspoken rule here about peering too deeply into that particular mystery. Cool. When you finish making the rounds, pray, meet me in the large courtyard at the center of town. Until then. What? Who? Who? Who what? When? I need to get my, like, chat popped out. I can't remember how to do that. Do you remember how to do that? Tell me how to pop my chat out. So I can actually see what people are saying instead of having to look over. Okay, right. We're attuning to the Aetherite. We are also switching to Dancer because running around isn't fun. Oh, I didn't expect that outfit. Oh well, I've committed. This is my outfit for MSQ, guys. By focusing your senses, you detect the flow of vastly distant currents of ether. Your connection to these energies is faint but stable. It should allow teleportation to Aetherites in the source. Guys, this is my MSQ outfit. What do you think? Wait. Let me look at that. Wow. Okay. This is just what I'm wearing now. Oh, I gotta... How far up do I need to drag this? Like I'm actually gonna be playing Dancer. Hey bro, tell me all about all of the things. About how buns are not called buns. I feel like I should change back. New to the city, friend? The spinning head and wide eyes give you away. Welcome, my name is Braggy, and I'm the master of these markets. They gave the district another official title, but I'm not in the habit of using it. Too florid by half. In any case, our merchants stock a range of equipment for bees, such as yourself, so finding something in your size shouldn't be a problem. I'm actually a Viera. Must be a dialect I'm not familiar with. Let's see if we can straighten this out. See those two in front of us? The shorter one is a hume, and the taller one is an elf. The sturdy individual over there is a gald gent. I do not remember that. Or a drawn. Whilst the one with the horns is a drawn. Elf. He's an elf. And then you have the large scaly chaps with long tails and a knack for raising livestock. Those would be the Zune. Which is apparently not the name you know them by. Now I'm curious to know which far-flung region you hail from. Ah, the same as the Exarch. Well, that explains it. You don't get much further flung than that. We've had a few of your lot pass through in recent years, and despite their obvious learning, they floundered over the simplest things. But not to worry, should you find yourself confused by the local language or customs, I'll be here to answer your questions. Oh my god, he taught me about the peoples of the first. Specifically, elves. That was totally new to us. We've never said that before. My true love is broken. Yes, we need to have a moment for my true love. I'm gonna actually cry. Okay, where's the Ethernet shard? Ribbon pepperoni? Look at me not using proper pathways. Actually, why is this grass? This is literally an entrance to a building, you guys. Have you heard of, like, cobblestone? Whoops, I got distracted. Or, like, bricks. Or literally anything to, like, make this not grass. Okay. We're zooming. Okay, wait, what is the name? Here we go. Musica Universalis. That's the name he hates. It doesn't want to use. I was gonna say I'm gonna use that from now on, but I'm gonna forget the moment I go there again. Oh my god, hunts! Guys, we can't go nutting yet. We don't have access to nuts yet. Sephi can't nut. This is not where we're going. I can click. No one saw me do that. Are we going up or down? Both. Oh my god, look, G-pose spots. So pretty. Okay. That's another shard down. And now we have... How many more to go? Like 2, 3? 3? Up all the stairs. Okay, tell me about the library. I really shouldn't be in this outfit. Look at how flustered he is by me being in this outfit. Excuse me, sir. Are you recently come to the city, perchance? I'm quite familiar with our civic roles, you see, and, well... he does not like what I'm wearing. Look at him. What I mean to ask is, have you brought any books with you? A rumpled scroll even? A scrap of scribbled on parchment? You just saw my outfit? My apologies. Literature is something of an obsession of mine, as well as a profession. Librarian Morin at your service, and this humble collection is known as the Cabinet of Curiosity. He's adjusted. As your powers of perception have likely informed you, my colleagues and I are responsible for curating all manner of tomes, documents, and other vehicles for the written word. Okay, cool. As horrific as the loss of life and land wrought by the flood unquestionably was, the damage to recorded knowledge was no less catastrophic. We few do all we can to preserve what wisdom survived. But tell me, what brings you to the cabinet today? Looking for any title in particular? Mayhap a spot of academic research? I'm gonna change, I swear. Oh, so you have an interest in modern history. Splendid. A thorough review of recent events can often yield novel perspectives. I quite agree. If you would prefer something visual to accompany the account, then I think I have an illustrated history book for children somewhere. Just a moment and I'll fetch it for you. Yeah, thank you. Please bring me a picture book for children. This is gonna help. What a shot. And here we are. Would you like to pull up a chair? Oh, he has chairs. Make yourself more comfortable. Ahem. On with the lesson then. Oh, he's hugging his book. "100 years ago, or near enough not to matter, villains known as the Warriors of Light slew the Shadow Keeper, the Steward of Darkness. In the wake of this tainted deed, light began to pour into the world as if from unseen cracks. It pooled and swelled without cease until the day an enormous, blinding wave rose up and swept across our star. We called this calamity the Flood of Light. Everything it touched was leached of life and vigor, leaving naught behind but a luminous wasteland. Yet, just when it seemed that all would be lost, a savior appeared before us. The Oracle of Light, she stood twixt us and approaching doom, and by her power did she stay the flood. Thus was Norvrant, and Norvrant alone spared the fate of erasure." Tragedy would, however, arrive in another form. From the blasted emptiness descended horrors of strange and terrible aspect to bedevil the few folk who survived. These sin-eaters were light incarnate, and their fulgent presence stole the night from Norvrant's sky. Even now they circle the remaining bastions of civilization, ever on the hunt for us, ever hungering for our flesh. I mean, honestly, I'm here with a hunger for flesh too, but it's not. It's a very specific person. And thus did the world become what it is. Should you ever wish to hear the tale again, I would be glad to retell it for you. Or if you would rather I speak of other matters, that too would be my pleasure. I should be glad of the company. Is he flirting? I think he's flirting. Your exchange with Morin has taught you about the floodlight. Okay. Where are we going? Jumping. I'm gonna change my outfit. Do I have anything dancer-like? None of my outfits are, like, appropriate. Wait. I've got, like, ears on all of them. I don't have anything for dancer. Let's just wear a suit, I guess. Let's look professional. Let's change the vibes. Up the stairs, he said? And then this way? Yes. Rare to see a place so well stocked with goods, isn't it? But not here. I'm going to guess you're new to our fair city? Well, for what it's worth, you've chosen a fine sanctuary. The Exarch can throw up a barrier if the Sin Eaters come knocking, so it's a damn sight safer in here than it is out there. Safer and more civilized, too. Thanks to us in the mean, we work together to procure materials and resources and craft the goods which make city life possible. This is the place to visit if you need a coat mended or a kettle forged. Just don't go thinking it'll be all handed to you on a plate like those Yolmorian layabouts. Here in the Crystarium, we work for a living. Though I see you're no stranger to honest labor. You don't have that whiff of indolence about you like some folk I've met. Like, who? Who did you meet that has that whiff? I'm curious. Still, I can't quite pin down your profession. Where is it you're from? The same place as the Crystal Exarch. One of the Exarch's countrymen, you say? I see. Well then, I'll work twice as hard to make you feel welcome. Our city wouldn't even exist if it weren't for him, and any friend of his is a friend of ours. Oh my god, it's the Crystal Tower. It's really quite incredible when you think about it. They say his grand magic summoned the Crystal Tower into existence, pulled the entire thing out of thin air. Yeah, bro. It wasn't long before droves of refugees began congregating around its base, desperate for shelter after losing their homes to the flood. And that's how the Crystarium began. At the Exarch's invitation, buildings started going up, and with the help of some curious relics brought forth from the tower, the place gradually expanded into the thriving metropolis you see today. The city stood here for decades now, yet the eldest among us swear the Exarch looks exactly the same as he did back then. Wow, sus. He is indeed a man of many mysteries, but for all his secrecy, he has never let us down. So if he and you wish to remain silent about your shared homeland, then the folk here will respect your wish for privacy. I am, however, more than a little curious to see any crafting talent you might be hiding. If you've got to contribute on that front, be sure to come back and visit once you've had a chance to settle in. Just ask for Catless, and I'll find you a niche here in the Crystalline Mead. You can help us keep the cogs of the city greased and turning. Your exchange with Catless has taught you about life in the Crystarium. Let's see. I have some level 30s. Do you think I can make you something at level 30? No? Okay, let's attune to our shard. And oops. Next shard. Wait, where's that shard? Is it down? I feel like you can't jump. Nope. Oh wait, that's the library, isn't it? Yeah. Up. Oh my god, mail. Wait, why are you rejecting my quest? Oh, my level. Too much of a noob on Dancer, I see. What should I be then? My Reaper is 80. My Sage is 86. Can't do quests on anything else, so I guess we'll jump around as Reaper. Whoops, not Samurai Reaper. I guess this works. This is my most Sephi-like outfit. Oh my god, we're about to talk to him again. Okay, let's talk to our man. Well, how did you fare? Did my colleagues help you form a clear picture of this world and its people? Oh my god, yes. I took notes for you, Crystal Exarch. Yes, it seems you were treated to a most thorough introduction. I understand it was something of a chore, but 'twas necessary that you grasp these things before we proceed. As for the Crystal Tower's origin, you may have noted that details were sparse. The structure is, in fact, the selfsame one you know from the source, transported to the first in its entirety. It was my first attempt at breaching the boundaries between worlds, something of a trial run for your eventual crossing. And although I do not know which era I tore it from, I do know that its arrival served to set the wheels of fate in motion. Is it just gonna disappear one day? Like, we're just gonna be living our lives and then it's just gonna right away. I wonder how much damage. Oh no, because that future doesn't exist anymore, right? Wait. That future doesn't exist anymore. Does he... Wait. Okay, I'm not thinking about this. The Crystal Exarch is finally ready to discuss the matter of your comrade's whereabouts. You've done as I requested and learned something of the world in which you find yourself. Now it's time I fulfilled my half of the bargain and explained what has befallen your comrades. You befell them. That is a conversation I would rather have in the privacy of my quarters. However, I must go on ahead to the tower and organize a few things, but I shall see that the guard knows to admit you. The tower's gate lies open then? Just like that, then Grahatia is... I have to choose this one yet, right? I have to choose what about Graha? I'm not familiar with that name. Is there something I should know? Bro, why are you lying? Why are you lying? Why are you lying to us? An extraordinary tale, but I'm afraid I found no such individual reside. Well, of course you couldn't find him. Sir. Do you have a mirror? I found no such individual residing in the tower when it passed into my care. Mayhap we can revisit that mystery another time. For now, I think it's best that we focus on the present. Why are you lying? He's lying to us. Sir. SMH. Greetings, sir. The Exarch awaits you within. Here we go.
Welcome to the Ocular, my private study. We can speak here without fear of being overheard.
Cool, bro. Cool.
I have much to explain, but the truths which I must touch upon in doing so would cause only distress and confusion to the people of this world. Pray keep that in mind.
You're asking us to lie to everyone too, Graha? I mean, Crystal
I am sure you are
Exarch?
desperate to know the fate of your fellow scions.
Yes.
To put it simply, they are here in the first.
Uh-huh.
Their arrival, however, was not as recent as you may imagine. Here, time flows at a different pace from that of the source.
What?
In the space of a single hour in your home world, an entire year might pass in the first, and the reverse could also be true. The pace fluctuates without rhyme or reason, and it cannot be predicted. That said, we seem to be entering a period of near equivalence. And thus, for the moment,
That's really,
you
really
need not
beneficial.
overly concern yourself with the passage of time.
Thanks.
As for your companions, however, Yustola and Urianger have dwelled here for 3 winters, all told, while Thancred's count stands at 5.
Thancred's used to having a count.
Even our more recent arrivals, Alphino and Alisaie, have lived in the first for almost a year.
But they're still 16 somehow.
My intention had been to summon only you, but the art of reaching across worlds has proven exceedingly difficult to master. Thus it was that my fumbling hand closed upon
This
those
fumbling
to whom your fate
hand.
is most closely bound as well.
You're saying you're not very adept with your hands, Crystal Exarch?
As they were not the object of
Whoa.
my summons, transference was,
Thancred's naked and Gino isn't watching.
though they may appear to possess corporeal bodies, they are in truth merely spirits.
Gino, Thancred's naked. Gino, Thancred is naked. Where are you? Gino. You're missing out. I'm gonna start clicking, Gino. You don't have much time. Alright, you missed it. As they were not the object of my summons. Oh, he said that. I don't need to read it.
You yourself will be able to pass between worlds with relative freedom.
I got distracted by
They
naked
will not.
Thancred.
Much as it grieves me, they are stranded here, unable to return.
Sucks for them. We can leave Thancred, honestly. Then find a way to send them back. What have they been doing all this time? Do I still want to be mean to him? Or do I want to be like, okay, what's everyone doing? Are they chilling? I don't want to still be mean to him. And find a way to send them back.
We spent every waking hour searching for a way to reverse the summoning. In the beginning, at least.
You and Thancred?
As you may have
That's an alone
surmised,
time?
however, our efforts met with little success. And then we all but abandoned the endeavor once Urianger shared with us the vision he had witnessed during his journey through the rift.
For real.
In that chaotic no man's land between realms, time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future.
You mean what you
That
saw?
which would one day come to pass. In his vision of tomorrow, the first was rejoined with the source. This collision of worlds brought about the 8th umbral calamity and the deaths of countless multitudes. Amongst those who perished, Urianger clearly saw the full.
Why are you
signs
putting this on
met his
Urianger though?
champion.
Like, why does it
He
matter?
watched you die.
Just tell us you're from the future, bro.
And thus did the Scions embrace their.
Oh my god, he hasn't had his glow up
began
yet.
Searching this world for a means to forestall the coming catastrophe in yours.
You're just wearing some basic bitch clothes. Urianger. You stole it too. But more importantly, Urianger.
Their souls are stranded in the first, yes, but they have fought on, desperate to save their home and you from destruction. Nor have their efforts been in vain, for it was they who finally established that the elimination of the Sin Eaters will indeed serve to prevent the calamity. Considering these circumstances of our meeting, you would be forgiven for doubting my version of events.
Yeah, because you're lying. Oh my god,
So,
of course I'm gonna doubt
before
you.
all else, I would suggest you track down your comrades and hear the tale from their lips. I shall of course be happy to assist in these reunions, and you need not make any decisions regarding your involvement until you are certain of where you stand. Meanwhile, I promise I will not rest until I have found a way to help your friends return home. What say you? Have I earned your trust for the moment, at least?
No. No. For the moment, but I'll see you keep that promise. For want of a better choice. Let's go with that. Because it's not giving me no.
Excellent. You will not regret this.
I'm not sure the answer I gave you was excellent,
With
sir.
that settled, we shall have to see about getting you ready for the road.
Cool, bro. Let's go.
Traveling across the rift has no doubt left you weary. I'll arrange for a room where you might rest in comfort.
I just remembered who's
Or
coming.
Perhaps I can show you around.
I'm so excited. No, but who we meet when we go to get our room. Do you remember who we meet? Very, very important tiny person. The Crystarium boasts a number of residential districts, but I have been informed that a room has just become available at the Pendants, which, as it turns out, is perfect. Our path there will take us past the markets, and I was hoping to give you my own introduction to their wares. Come along. Okay, I'm coming. This is where we're going, right? Oh, my soul gauge is unlocked, guys. I should move my soul gauge into view too. Please introduce us. Please, please, Crystal Exarch.
This is the Musica Universalis, the commercial heart of the Crystarium. Aught you might need to prepare for your journeys can be purchased here.
No thanks, I'll craft it.
Ah, yes. You must be curious about the currency. Fear not. The gil you carry will serve you well enough.
Thanks, bro.
Each nation once minted its own coins, but 'twas all a jumbled mess following the flood. After much debate, the local merchants eventually elected to revert to the old ways.
For real.
Wherein a coin's value was decided by the worth of its metal. As for a unit of measurement, we agreed upon the term gil. A word borrowed from coins uncovered within the Crystal Tower here.
Sure,
And as our traders peddled their wares across the land, so too did our usage of gil become common practice.
I'm sure you knew nothing about gil before this.
From what your stola tells me, a standard coin from the source equates to exactly 1 gil here, or near enough not to matter. Our way of life has
Bro's
benefited
lying.
greatly from the artifacts we recovered from the tower.
You're
Some of which
literally
may be
from the
familiar to
source.
you.
Like, you've already established that. Why are you like, your stola tells me? Oh my god, he's selling cell phones. Damn, we hate technology, huh?
But I fear it would not be practical for us to provide everything to which you are accustomed. You shall need a means to access the commodities of your home world.
We will need that. Hook us up.
A Van Kerm Sin?
Yes, I'm here. Of course I'm here. What amusements do you have for me today?
I was so distrusting when we had this scene the first time.
Paragon of pixie kind. For you,
I was immediately
I have the
like,
most
no,
vital
it's a Fae. You
task.
don't trust Fae. Never trust Fae.
This fine gentleman is a friend from a distant realm,
Yeah, I'm a friend.
and we have need of a means to ferry things back and forth from his home. Might you be able to assist us in this matter?
You came from beyond, didn't you? From beyond the rift.
I did.
How wonderfully exciting. What a brave and reckless and marvelous thing you did. You've
Love
the
you
heart
so
of a
much.
pixie, you do.
I do.
After careful consideration, I have decided to grant you my assistance.
I agree.
Make a pact with me and the fun can
Let's do a
begin.
pact 100%.
But answer
I was
me
like
this,
screaming no
did
the
your
first
hands
time I
come
did
with you
this.
When you crossed over? Your teeth? Your nails?
Yeah. I kept my teeth, I think.
Just as I thought. Then you've a good stout connection with your home through which all your belongings, great and small, may easily pass.
Awesome.
From this moment forth I will be your Isne Fis, and you my Snae Yak. Like the branch which sprouts from the sapling, our bond will flow unbroken from one to the other. Raise your hand.
I'm raising. I'm yours. Is this how I'm raising my hand? How are we raising my hand? Oh, we're doing attunement. Sorry. 100% I'm in this pact.
'Tis done. We are bound now to your sapling. Come then. Make your request. Tell me your desire. I wish to visit this world of yours.
Mayhap her message to your friends in the Source to inform them of your safe arrival.
Yeah, go freak the fuck out of Tataru. Oh. Oh, do we want to freak the fuck out of Tataru or Cryo? You know what? At this moment, Tataru is tighter with us, so... Go freak out Tataru.
As you heard, that was Feo Ul of the Pixies. Their kind possess an affinity for magic akin to that of arcane beings. They rarely show themselves in populated areas, but Feo is insatiably curious even by Pixie standards, and seems to have taken a liking to the Crystarium.
Gee, I wonder if it's because of a certain resident.
Right, we were going to organize a room for you, weren't we? Come along.
I miss having, like, every cutscene voiced like this. As a result of your pact with Feo-Ul, you'll now have access to delivery moogles, market boards, and summoning bells. Well, in the first. Yay, my true love. Oh, Gino missed Naked Thancred because he's asleep. Ah, this way. Oh my god, we're going to a hotel room with Graha. I mean, Crystal Exarch. I'm never gonna not. I already did that. Are you joining me in the hotel room? Ah, there you are. I was just finalizing the matter of your accommodation. You'll have a private room here at the Pendants for the duration of your stay, to make use of as you see fit. When you are ready to retire, the manager will show you to your lodgings. Pray, rest and recuperate, and we shall reconvene in the ocular anon. I believe that covers all of the practical concerns. Thank you for answering my call, Sephareoth. We are denied the comforting blanket of night, but may peaceful dreams attend you nonetheless. Wait, so if I did change my name to Pillow Princess, he would have just called me Pillow. A pleasure to meet you, sir, and welcome to your new home at the Pendants. Your room is ready if you care to retire. Retire to your quarters, yes. I was thinking of like the Sir Princess, but I never considered the people who call us by our first name. And then he'd be Pillow. That's how you open windows. Ugh. Oh my god.
I know you. You're the warrior of light from the Source.
I am. We've totally met, and I didn't story skip.
What?
Sir, your axe is bloody.
You can hear me?
I can hear you. It's almost like our souls are connected.
That was what I called myself in your world. The Warrior of Darkness. My real name is Ardbert.
Hi,
It's an
Ardbert.
alias in the Source. A daft one, looking back.
You're the Warrior of Darkness.
If you recall my tale, It was my comrades and I who caused the flood.
Yeah, you suck, bro.
We thought our home doomed. And so we listened to the Asians. Let them guide us to the source and try to hasten their god's damned ardor.
Look.
I remember when we fell, defeated by you and yours. I remember our audience with Minfilia. How she listened to our pleas and returned our souls to the first.
She's kind, isn't she? That's so nice of her.
The flood was poised to swallow Norvrant. Minfilia and my friends, they surrendered what little they had left to hold it back. Just faded away.
You mean you didn't help?
Leaving me to bear witness.
Oh, right, yeah, we hate him.
Tell me, do you know the year?
Look how
Much time has
upset he
passed because the
is.
flood?
My girl never looks this upset. Tell me, do you know the year? Wow. Do I? 100 years?
100 years.
They answered correctly. Oops, I skipped him. I skipped his precious voice. He took too long. You gonna hydrate, bro? Oh. Well, this is why you're dead. Not enough water.
My hands find no purchase. My gestures catch no eye, and my pleas, be they whispered or screamed, reach not a single ear.
That's
I am
sad.
a shade, cursed to do naught but drift. I feel as if I've been walking forever. I hardly noticed when my mind and body began to fray at the edges. Then bang! My senses were sharp again. I felt like a fish being reeled in, and before I knew it, I found myself in this room.
So we caught you.
Why is it that you can see me? What are you even doing here, come to that?
You mad, bro? We're soulmates, Ardbert.
You were summoned to save the first. A waste of time. This world is beyond saving, like those who try to save it.
Well, we're not taking advice from Asians.
Muddled as my mind may be, I've not forgotten that. But if fate has brought me to you, the one person in this God's forsaken world who can see and hear me, then perhaps there is a reason I endured. If I can find out why I was left behind, then maybe I can bring this journey of mine to an end.
Maybe.
Well, I'll be watching, Warrior of Light.
I'm gonna do some stuff,
But do
though.
me a favor.
Are you sure you want to
Be
watch?
careful out there. This world has had its fill of heroes.
See, he's seen everything you did with Graha in this room. I mean, the Crystal Exarch. Oh wait, it wasn't in this room, it was in the other one, right? Yeah, no. You didn't do anything. You just had a chat with Graha. Everyone has their headcanons. It's fine. Look, I'm gonna piss off Gino. I need to tell you something. I saw Gino use a mender this morning. I witnessed Gino add a mender. I know. I should have taken a screenshot. I didn't even think of it. I was so shocked. I was just standing there and all of a sudden he was at a mender. I just... I don't know what to say. I called him out and he was all, I'm not an Omni 100 like you are. You're so amazing. 100% that's what Gino actually said. Master Sephiroth. See, imagine. Master Pillow. The Exarch awaits you within. Yes. We would like to go inside with Graha. Crystal Exarch. I really need to put, like, spoilers. Or, like, replay. I think the tags, in tags I have replay. Yeah, I do.
I trust you were able to rest.
I had a ghostly visitor.
I was not aware the room was haunted, and you were rather tired.
It's haunted.
Well, should you receive another visitation, be sure to let me know.
He's not happy we had another man in our room.
Now, let us return to the subject of the Scion's whereabouts. This map shows the lands of Norvrand, the only area to be spared the flood of light.
It's jealous.
The Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lakeland.
Thanks, I didn't know that.
To the north is the fairy kingdom of Il-Meg. That is where you'll find Urianger.
Can we just go to Urianger now?
To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak-Tika.
No.
Your Stoller is stationed there, in the heart of the forest.
Yeah, Stoll's having a good time.
Alas, neither location can be reached without considerable difficulty.
Really? I'm pretty sure we can just, like,
I would
walk
suggest you first seek out
through
one of
to
the
Il-Meg.
twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium.
Like, I'm pretty sure. Or do we literally need the twins as our sacrifice? Because we kind of sacrifice them when we go.
It is home to a city called Yulmore, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness. For his part in
I love
furthering our
Yulmore.
cause, Alphino journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement. Alisaie, meanwhile, traveled south to the arid wastes of Armarang. They lie upon the very edge of the inhabitable world, where the flood of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin Eaters. In contrast to her brother, Alisaie felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on our foe. So, will it be Calicia or Armarang? It matters not which you choose to visit first. Simply inform me once you've made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount.
I do love you more.
Ah, but you must be wondering about Thancred.
I'm not wondering about Thancred,
He
I
has
really
taken up
wasn't.
with a new companion, and is presently engaged as
Graha, why are you putting it that way? Graha. He's taken up with a new companion. That's it.
Being
You're
ever on the move,
suggesting
his whereabouts are often difficult to
inappropriate
ascertain,
things,
but I am
so-
certain your paths will cross ere long.
I should do on first. Is there a reason? Depression? Sadness? Ready to depart for Amarang? Alisaie will be overjoyed to see you safe. I know she was particularly concerned for your well-being. She impressed upon me how regrettable the timing of her summoning was, repeatedly. It was regrettable, oh my god. Feel more and more exciting, better for last. You right. I only hope that my part in sending you to her will garner me some measure of forgiveness. Here, this is a letter of introduction addressed to a man named Cassard, the master of a merchant caravan. There are few who know the ways of the desert as well as he does. Find him at the Amaro launch and he will see that you reach your destination. Okay, we're just gonna accept both, though. You'll visit Alphina and Calucia then. Excellent. As I mentioned, your destination is an island off the west coast, so you will need a mount capable of making the journey. Here's the letter of introduction presented to Genmai, the master of beasts at Temenos Rookery, and he will take care of you. When you see Alphino, be sure to pass on my warmest regards. Alisaie is like, please, please, please beg her to forgive me. And just say hi to Alfie. That's not a crystal. Oh my god, quests. Oh my god, a blue quest. Oh, that's sightseeing. What's that? We need nuts, right? It wouldn't be me if I wasn't able to nut. Give me nuts. Wait, this isn't nuts. Wait, where are you? What? Oh, up. Rude. Give me nuts. Hold a moment, sinner. You're not from around here, are you? A fellow wandering soul? An eternal inhabitant of the road? I thought so. Erlil's the name. My aspiration is to travel the whole wide world, though it's a fair bit smaller than it used to be. So as far as dreams go, it's a lot more realistic than you might think. But danger still lurks in every corner, around every bend. So even so, this sinner's got nerves of steel. He's a born explorer, Erlilf. There's no land too distant or place too forbidden. But what is that I spy poking out of your pack? A log, if I'm not mistaken. Give it over if you would. But you're not nuts. You're sightseeing, aren't you? God damn it. I thought so. A record of fantastic vistas and unforgettable sights where kindred spirits, Mara of a feather, excellent. I lost so much interest when I realized he was sightseeing. It's only right that I share with you such wondrous experiences as you've with me. Oh, but this is an important collection of amazing vistas. I catalog myself that I guarantee will rival the best you've ever seen. Norvrent may be a shadow of its former glory, but there is still joy and excitement to be found if you know where to look, my friend. So I implore you, look, look, look. Follow in my footsteps, savor every moment of the journey, and then when you feel you have discovered every secret that this realm has to offer, start again. I promise you won't be disappointed. Yay! Sightseeing. Thank you. But I wanted nuts, though. So... jump down. I would like nuts, please. Oh, you're that, or you're him, aren't you? Haldor's been asking after ye. You know Haldor, I find nutsies, man. If you're keen to hunt the deadliest marks for the biggest bounties, then you might want to seek him out. You'll find him by the board over in the rookery. Though, if I were ye, I'd steer clear of that whole nasty business. Bad for one's health, it is. Oh, nuts? Nuts are bad for my health? Are you telling me that nutting isn't good for my health, sir? That guy's against nutting. Could it be the esteemed warrior himself? Well met, sir, well met. You are a very hard man to track down, by all accounts, yet here you are, in the flesh. How very blessed I am to make Your acquaintance. How do you know I'm a warrior already? I haven't done anything. I'm Haldor of Clan Nutzy. Perhaps you've heard of us. We've certainly heard of you. I can tell you that. A fighter through and through. Why? From who? I'll come right to it. Interested in joining the clan? Apologies, apologies. Only a fool would sign up without knowing what we're about. And you're no fool, I can see that. The clan is, how shall I put it? An association of adventurous souls who make a living hunting certain notable fiends. Marks, as we are wont to call them. Surely you're familiar with the concept. Norvrant is home to myriad living creatures, many of which... Oh, I accidentally clicked. To wit, you brave souls... Oh, wait, I can read it here. Norvrant is home to myriad living creatures, many of which pose a threat to our good people. Thus did the Exarch, at least I think it was him, in his boundless wisdom, call upon the Settlement Council to develop a framework that would encourage motivated hunters to dispatch these menaces. To wit, you brave souls who slay marks shall receive due compensation. Not at all a bad arrangement, eh? If you've a mind to reap the benefits, speak with Zyle over there. She'll record your name in the ledger and see you registered as a clan member. May I help you, sir? At the urging of Haldor, was it? I see. You're plenty more than capable of acquitting yourself well enough in battle, and so I have no grounds to refuse you. I hereby accept your application to join Clan Nutzy. Check the board for the latest bills. The tougher the mark, the better the reward. Hunt what you like or nothing at all. However, you may only undertake hunts designated appropriate for a member of your current status, a novice. The clan is disinclined to allow unproven hunters to commit suicide by mark. Once you have achieved a sufficient measure of success, you will be permitted to pursue more dangerous feats. Do try not to die before then. But I can die after. That's okay. Clan Nutzy hunts now accessible. As a new member of Clan Nutzy, you are permitted to take bills for 1 nut clan marks from the clan hunt board. Defeat the monsters, blah 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 blah. Yeah, we know how nuts work. Give me nuts. No! Oh wait, this is more nuts? Oh, are you giving me more nuts? Still at it, are we? I thought you might be. I felt you had a bright future with Clan Nutzy, and sure enough, you're not dead yet, which is more than I could say about some other poor sods. I've even heard whispers that you've caught the eye of our Yulmorian patrons. I have not been over there. I don't know what you mean I've caught the eye of Yulmorian patrons. What, no one told you? The whole system we've got here in the Crystarium first originated in Yulmor. What? Okay. Once upon a time, a few perfumed gentlemen were bored of their wits and desperate for entertainment, and so they pooled their considerable resources and started placing bounties on dangerous beasts to attract hunters. Their original intent was apparently to derive amusement from the gruesome deaths of those foolish and greedy enough to pursue these marks. A reprehensible pastime, wouldn't you agree? But people are stronger and more clever than many realize. Like you. 1 nut marks hardly pose a challenge for you now, do they? All the more reason to press Zyle for permission to take on 2 nut bills. Okay, give me more nuts. So Haldor thinks you're ready to undertake 2 nut bills now, does he? How intriguing. Oh, why not? We're down a few ranking hunters, so perhaps you can make up for their absence. Do bear in mind that should you die whilst in pursuit of a mark, you will receive no compensation. You will also be dead, which would be an inconvenience for the both of us. We have great expectations for you, Hunter. Okay, I can take more bills. Yay. Are you gonna give me a 3rd? Oh! Thanks, bro. What a bro. Hey there, killer. Getting bored of those 2 nut marks, I'll wager? I am so bored of them already. I haven't even left town, and I am bored. Hey, they might have been enough to get the blood pumping and the heart racing before, but it's only a matter of time before the excitement fades. It faded very fast. I know exactly how you feel, my friend. I myself can think of nothing more exciting than being driven to my mortal limits, to be forced to bring fang and claw to bear when weapons shatter, scrambling to survive with whatever is at hand. Who are we to deny you that singular sport, eh? That's why I've recommended you for 3 nut marks. Be proud, soon you'll be dancing with death herself. I go and speak with Zyle. I'm sure she'll be absolutely thrilled to grant you the wonderful privilege. This is exciting. So you wish to hunt 3 nut marks, do you? As I thought as much when I saw you approach. Also, Haldor has been clamoring day and night for you to be granted permission, so there was that too. Whatever the subject of you and your exploits come up, I haven't left town. He's filled with a fiery passion. It is as though he lives vicariously through your tales. What tales? In any event, if you desire greater challenges, then you may have them. Do be mindful of the increased risks in pursuing these marks. You are of no use to us dead or horribly maimed. Again, I haven't left town. There's been 0 risk so far. Even if the risk is multiplied, 0 is still 0. There he is, the Star Hunter. I haven't left town. Has everyone else just died? The Star Hunter of Clan Nutsy himself begged yourself a goodly number of 3 marks. Have we? I sure have. I've begged myself a whopping total of 0. But it's not enough, is it? Yes, 0 is not enough. I won't deny that. Don't deny it. Nay, you need to experience it all. The terrifying lows, the dizzying highs, the creamy middle. Creamy? And they need it too, if not more. Why else would those Yolmorian bastards offer bigger and bigger bounties? They're waiting for you to slip up just once to give them a spectacular death. But you won't go quietly. Oh no, you'll bleed them for every last gil and then some. And soon you'll have the chance to do so on an entirely different scale. How, you ask? By slaying elite marks, that's how. They're like nothing you've ever faced before. Yeah, because I haven't even faced 1 net marks. Wild and unpredictable, possessed of surpassing strength and guile. Many are the men who have left to slay such fiends, never to return. But their failures were only served to season the dish that is your victory. The greater the risk, the greater the reward. Extrinsic and intrinsic, no? Which is why you must speak with Zyle without further delay. Oh my god. Oh, it's you. Come to beg permission to hunt elite marks? That I cannot grant. Just the other day, our very own leader fell in battle with such a beast, torn to shreds and devoured. Nary a trace remained to be buried. I cannot, in good conscience, allow one of our most promising hunters to throw away their life as he did. For now, I must insist you content yourself with the 3 net marks. Now wait just a gosh darn minute. Wicked White, but you're... Nutsy, your fearless leader, still alive and kupoing, I'll have you know. But Haldor described in exacting detail how the beast snatched you out of the air, how as you struggled to free yourself in vain you were disemboweled and depalmed. So certainly not, as you can see, I'm the picture of perfect health, Quo. No thanks to that villain Haldor, though. I'd say he was the aspiring depalmer, considering how many times he nearly chopped it off in the midst of our battle with that elite mark. I rather think you have only yourself to blame for that. After all, was it not you who encouraged him and the others to strike you down and claim leadership? Aye, for the thrill of it, which he gave me and then some, even if only by his poor attempts at treachery. That weakling wouldn't last a moment against me in a stand-up fight. Why did it get dark all of a sudden? Was it cloudy? As you may have gathered, it takes a certain character to rise within the highest echelons of the clan. You've got to eat, sleep, and breathe danger. You've got to love putting it all on the line against elite marks and elite hunters besides. You've got to be bloody mad. So congratulations, Sephiroth. You're in. Are you sure this is wise? Wise Schmize. He's a killer. I want to see him kill. I want to see him die. Mwahaha. More blood for Clan Nutsy. More blood, Kupo. It's that ridiculous philosophy that's losing us hunters by the boatload. How are we supposed to build a sustainable organization when you keep encouraging people to kill themselves in the most violent and pointless ways possible? Well, you see, the thing is... I just wanted to say that you may be the most promising new hunter I've seen in ages. Brilliant work out there, really marvelous, really good. And on that, goodbye. Gino Beto is logged in. Does he know that he missed Naked Thancred? One day I'm going to rip that palm off your head and shove it down your goddamn throat, you furry little shite. I am so shocked at your language, ma'am. Anyway, you may now hunt elite marks. Do try not to die. And if you happen to run into our fearless leader in the field, kill her. I would never kill her. Yay, I can nut! We love nutting. Look at all these nuts. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I cannot. I'm so happy. Okay, Emma Ring. We want to go to this guy, right? Your face is unknown to me. What business have you at my rookery? Signed by the Exarch, no less. Yes, I can provide you with an ammo for passage to Calusia. I will pick you out a friendly whelp. Not a chocobo, then? A chocobo? Do you hail from one of Norvrand's more isolated settlements, perchance? I hear there are a few places where they ride little else. But here in the Crystarium, mounts like that gray fellow there are far more commonly used. But there's a chocobo right there. I can see the chocobo. Seeing as you are plainly unaccustomed to riding a Morrow, I think it best I accompany you on this flight myself. Any student worthy of the name could do it, of course, but the Exarch sent you to me. Ensuring you arrive safely is my responsibility. You missed naked. Naked. Gather your things and meet me at the Amara launch. One of the junior tamers will attend to you while I ready the mounts. Ah, okay. I do need a drink, though. And you know what I don't have? An AFK screen. So, let's just, like, move my pink box over me. And then I can go, get a drink. I will be back in, like, 5 minutes. Hi, I'm back. I got a drink and I got cereal and I didn't spill it all over the floor today. I'm very proud of myself. But now I need to eat cereal with my hair in the way. Isn't that fun? Oh no, it's totally gonna fall. Wait. Use my headset. There we go. Now I can eat cereal in peace. Don't mind me crunching. Can you hear my crunching? It's just like crunch. Very important questions. Missing out on that sweet ASMR crunch. Talking with my mouth full. Where am I going? Wait, oh. Damn it, Gino. Why? Oops, this is the Kalusha one. You want to fly tomorrow to Kalusha? Well, I suppose Master Genmai is going with you. Wait here, please. The Master should be along with Mount shortly. You can now travel to Kalusha. Yeah. Whoops.
The whistling breeze, mute. The pounding surf, frozen. Time itself takes a breath. At light's edge, all is perfectly still. The world captured in a painting, locked in a moment. Music, faint and fleeting, drifts coastward on the lifeless air. And in the distance, beyond the broken earth, a city beckons.
Such a Kafka looking fucking place. You know, you never finished Dragon Quest XI? I finished Dragon Quest XI, Gino. Why are you slacking? Grab the Etherite and go back, because we meant to do it first. I don't know how to go up when you can't fly. I'm trapped. Where's my chauffeur? I don't know how to go up when you can't fly. Is this— oh no, now I need to nut. My hands are full. This is stressful. Oh, I don't like how his thing is set up. Just taking a nutting break. Don't mind me. Very important to nut when you gotta. Oh my god, I got 3 nut. Oh my god, I'm riding Titania. I should be using my bike. Oh my god, his name is Arnar! Look at his name. Arnar. Gino, watch, Gino. Mender. Just kidding, I don't have anything to repair, I already did it. Look, Arnar. Okay, back to the Crystarium. Wait, no, this is not what I want. That's not what I want. There we go. Shadowbringers. Crystarium. Sorry, we need to go see Alisaie. She's the most upset. Oh, it's not a it's a If you've come looking for work, I might have a spot for another guard. Oh, a friend of the Exarch. Hoping to meet someone in Amarang, are you? Then I shall be your guide. I was about to set out for our outpost there, as a matter of fact, so we can leave right away, assuming you have everything you need. Yeah, let's go. All set, then off to the unforgiving sands we go. Cool.
From this parched earth, the nation of Nabath, Arang, once rose. When I journeyed here, long ago, I spoke with a sun-weathered elder. He told me Armarang meant majestic land in the language of his people. And so it might still be, were it not for the light's unrelenting onslaught.
Ooh, no matter how many times I come here, the heat never fails to catch me off guard. Don't be surprised when temperature drops at night, though. The sky is still bright, of course, but it gets brisk enough to make you shiver. Now, the Exarch's letter said I was to take you to the inn at Journey's Head, which is where this Alisaie friend of yours is staying. But that's a far old distance, so I propose we make a stop in Mordzuk to break up the trek, allowing me to attend to some business and you to enjoy the local hospitality. Sound good? Good. Oops. Sorry, sir. What did you say? Alright, you lot, I'm off, and I'd better not see the goods covered in sand when I get back. Right, we head southwest, straight and as narrow. Really? Straight? I suppose. Well, no, look. We already can't head that direction, sir. Look, I had to turn. And the bridge is that way. Oh my god. He lied. We're going about as straight as, Thancred? I don't know. Hi, Cassard. You lied to me. Stop here a moment. This is your first visit to Amarang, is it not? Before you cross this river of sand, you need to turn around and feast your eyes on that. Okay. I did it. What am I looking at? You sense your mark to the south. Where? Over there? But I want to go nutting. Sir, please. What if I go nut first? Excuse me. This is important business. My mark is to the south. Oh my god, there he is. He's here. Let's beat him up. Okay. Let's stun you back. How do you like it? Oh, you didn't get stunned. Okay. Precious nutting is over. We can look at a building now. They built them big, didn't they? That's Kasar Sharl, a fortress meant to protect the northern reaches of Nabath Aring. Seeing what was left behind, I believe it when they say that it was once one of Norbrand's mightiest nations. At least until the flood came along, great chunks of Nabath Aring's lands were lost to the light. Its great city included. The few who survived didn't see much point in staying, most of them anyway. No, not many choose to come here these days, not with everything in ruins. Even the hulking great fortress has become little more than an ephemeral roost for me and my caravan. But not everywhere is as deserted as this place. Just wait until you see Mortsuk. Let's press on, shall we? Okay. Did I just... Oh my god, I went backwards. Okay, it's fine. I'm good at game. I have 2 maps open and went the wrong way. Totally fine. Why's dancing? We're not doing fates as much as I love them. I'm focused on getting to my man. Here we are, Mordsuk by the Blessed Shadow. I love this town. Cool. Oops. Thought I was doing the Sun Reaper. Mordsuk, not just full of Mord, but Humes and all manner of others, too. It has long been a refuge for folk displaced by the flood, so the population is nothing if not diverse. Oh, have you met a Mord before? They might look like shifty little blighters, but a more welcoming lot you could never wish to meet. Speaking of which, we should pay our respects to Master Gengen. I'll go ahead and let him know we've arrived. Let's go. I'm on my way. Oh, can't jump over fire. We are not Jack be nimble. Hi, Gengen. Ah, what beady eyes.
Master Gengen, this is the friend of the Exarch I was telling you about.
Very good, very good. Though friend or no, all are welcome in Maud Souk.
Souk is Mordish for city. As things stand, this souk boasts the largest and busiest marketplace in all Armorang. You'll find ore from the mines here, of course, but all manner of other things too. Many of them rare. As I told you before, not many visit Armorang by choice, but Maud Souk's a different story. Merchants come from miles around to purchase the relics the Maud dig up.
Mm-hmm. Cool story, bro.
Aye, that they do. For Maud do not dismiss the spoils of the earth. We clean them and polish them and reveal to the world their true value.
That's awesome.
Why they come here, come from far away, come with much money.
Do you like my money? I have some.
And so our souk is always busy, busy, busy. No such thing as a thing no one needs.
I would argue that a lot of the one gil items are not needed.
Some sort of family motto, wasn't it? Or perhaps a Maud philosophy, for which we should all be very grateful. Would that everyone was so willing to take in refugees regardless of race or creed. Now then, if you intend to spend any time here, you'll want to gain the trust of the locals. And there's a little custom all newcomers are expected to observe.
Yeah, what's that?
The cracking of the coin purse.
Oh, yeah.
Buy one thing from the market. Price can be low or high, just as long as you buy.
Awesome. Gonna make me buy junk.
As the good Maud says. In fact, the Exarch sent a little something to cover this very expense.
Oh my god, he's got our back.
A Verbert gold piece, no less. The first I've held in years.
Verbert gold? Real Verbert gold?
Okay, just announce it to the whole city.
Newcomer, crack your coin purse with me.
But I don't want to.
Oh no, you want my goods, newcomer. I have jars and pots all smooth and shiny.
Maybe I want a jar in a pot that's smooth and shiny.
Why?
Enough of that! Calm, I say! This one must still journey through the barrens. Nothing bulky, nothing heavy, no pots.
But I wanted a pot.
Than a full belly. Spend that piece at Ronron's place, yes? Eat for 3 before you leave.
What if I want to spend money somewhere else? Why Ron? Are you related? What about Bill? Maybe Bill has something good. Welcome to Ron's Traveler. I have wares to empty your purse and fill your belly. Take your time, stare and sniff before you choose, but no drooling on the merchandise, yes? Okay, let's browse Ron's wares. Oh, those look like bugs. What are the where we go? Ooh, yummy worms. Everyone's favorite, plump white worms slathered in honey. Once you eat a glazed wriggler, you'll never want any other treat. I call that mush loaf. The middle is stuffed with bittersweet cactus fruits, so even if the bread dries out, it's still moist inside. Keeps you going in the heat. That's my ever-burning bounty made with the best parts of the lizard, cured with special spicy spices. Some would find the smell challenging, but it'll warm you up on chilly desert nights. Okay. Oh, you'll like those chewy skewers. Find small frogs hiding in a rock, spear with stick, then roast over fire. Crackly on the outside, gooey on the inside. Perfect for snacking. Do we want the spicy thing or the gooey frog insides? They all look tasty. Yes, which to choose? Which to choose? I feel like last time I went with the meat. Do I want a chewy skewer or mush loaf? I'm not eating worms. I don't care if it's fictional. I think I'm gonna go with frog guts. Let's eat some juicy frogs. Chewy. A quick, easy meal to carry you across the desert. You have the gold? And done. One Voborite honor buys you 65 skewers. I feel stressed. He does not look happy with my choice. Oh, it sounds mushy. Okay. We ate a lot of frogs. Will you eat the lost? I will eat all 60 whatever it was frogs. What an appetite, what a belly. A new legend is born in Mordsuk. Consider your coin purse cracked. I am pleased to accept your custom, and Gengen will be pleased that you honored ours. How many calories are in 60 whatever frogs? Keeping the merchandise down, yes? No returns. Sir. Wait, where are we going? This way. Okay, Gengen. Send me to Alisaie now. Let's have depression. I was watching from here, Sephiroth. You honored our custom with great relish. You will always be welcome in Mordsuk. If you need anything in Amarang, we are here to provide. Cool. Gahaha! You have courage, my friend. Ronron's wares are more exotic than harmful, but I don't envy you. The bellyache you'll have on the morrow. Right, now that you've eaten, I expect you're eager to get back on the road. Would you mind if we delayed our departure a touch? I have a few deals left to close before I can conclude my business here in Mordsuk. Okay, but I want to go now. You're keeping... Oh, offering your services, are you? Well, an assistant would certainly help hurry things along. Yes, let's hurry. I have a receipt here for some goods that need picking up from the market. All properly paid for. You just need to do the lifting and carrying. Okay. I'll go and take care of some last-minute haggling then. See you in a bit. Okay, I don't need to view the receipt. Can I just go, like, take everything? It's not gonna actually make me work, is it? Hungry again already? You have a strong stomach, friend, but I wouldn't eat those. Oh no, you are actually gonna make me read it, huh? Okay. Table, cactus, tauntaun, iron ore, toltol. Okay, we need tauntaun, toltol, and mil to be collected from Momo. Okay. Let's get the bike out for this. Oh, here's Mil, but we need to collect from Momo. Wait, but But we need to collect from Momo, not Mil. Oh, Thotol we need. Casso sent you. Did he write? Yes. What kind of ore was it again? Iron ore. Iron ore, of course. That would explain this box I have here. It's all yours. Oh, jeez. They're making me work. Where you run, Ron? Did I? Oh, I didn't. Oh, there's Momo. What did I need from you, Momo? Just in case it quizzes me. Nabath. Hey, no touching. Merchandise is spoken for. You couldn't possibly change my mind with better offer. What? Cassard sent you? Well, why didn't you say so? I wouldn't dream of selling his goods to a higher bidder. Oh, no. About the relics, wasn't it? All packed in that box there. Handle with care. Oh, and Thonton. Awesome. Perfectly right next door. What did you want? Table cactus. Okay. You came in with Cassard, yes? Good. I can finally stop thinking about that sack. Please take your prickly purchase. Okay, we're done here. Can we go, please? I'm very impatient to get to Ilmeg and then back to the Crystarium for reasons. It feels bad to ignore quests. It makes me so sad. Don't tell me you've been around the entire market already. I have, sir. I'm fast. Aye, that's a lot. Alright, good work. And quick work, too, considering you've not set foot in the place before. I thought you wanted to sit in the city like the Exarch, but something tells me you're not a stranger to visiting strange lands. Ooh, he threw shade on the Exarch. Unfortunately, your efficiency presents something of a problem. I'd hoped to conclude all my business before you returned, but it seems there's been some confusion over one of the orders I placed. I'll have to drag in my middleman and sort this mess out. I'm sorry to make you sit around and twiddle your thumbs. Cassard, it feels like an age since I last saw you. Well, if it isn't the lovely Tesleen. It has been a while, but your timing couldn't be better. This gentleman was on his way to meet with Alisaie. I'm supposed to be taking him to your corner of the desert, but a misplaced order has commandeered my attention. Are you gonna pass me off on this Tesleen person? Wait, I know who you are. Alisaie has told me so much about you. You're Sephareoth, aren't you? I knew it. How wonderful to meet you in the flesh after hearing all those stories. I'm Tesleen. I work as a carer at the inn, and I've gotten to know Alisaie quite well since she took up guard duties there. I'm sure nothing bad will happen to her. Do you want me to take over as Sephiroth's guide, Cassard? My shopping's all done and packed for the road, so it would be no trouble. That would be a great help. Thank you. Thank you. Well, it looks like you'll be able to head straight out after all. My caravan and I will be in the area for a while yet. Seek me out when you've had your fill of Amarang, and I'll send you back to the Crystarium. I'm done already, honestly. I don't need to see Alisaie. We can go back. The person I want to see isn't here, so... Okay, Tesleen, let's go. Alisaie has been desperate to see you, Sephiroth, so let's get you to her sooner rather than later. The inn isn't too hard to find, really. You can actually see the top of the rock spires from here, can I? Is that? No? Oh, those? Oh my god, I can see it. We just need to swing around the ridge, then head south. Come on, I'll get my supplies together and meet you outside. Okay, but I have a motorcycle. What's this? Why is it blue? What is this? Why are you blue? Are you an ether current? Because I would like to fly. Gengen, please. Are you ether current? Ooh, okay, I have to do this. Greetings, friend. You like helping people, yes? Maybe you can help me too. See, my son Gun makes me very proud but very worried. He works very hard, too hard for his own good. He follows orders, yes, follows them until someone tells him to stop. This is very dangerous, bad for his health. I need you to speak to him, persuade him to rest. He should be near the Red Serai, probably leaving no stone unturned in his search for relics. Please tell him his father orders him to stop. Okay. I feel like you could go tell him yourself. You don't seem busy. Me driving around like a pleb. Can't fly. So sad. Ether current. God. Hello, thank you. I will take this. Should I honestly put that on my hotbar too? Okay. West. I definitely can't go to that area right now. Okay, hi, I'm here to help deliver relics or something. Gun. Let's go. Search the nooks, search the crannies, search high, search low. Oh, sorry, I did not see you there. Are you lost? Father says I must rest? That will not do. No, I will stop. Not yet. I need something to show for my efforts. All this scrabbling, all this searching, and still no shinies. You came here to tell me to stop, but if I refuse, your job will not be finished, will it? That will not do either. Wait, I have an idea. If you help me find shinies, my job will be over, your job will be over, and I can rest. Simple yes. This seems like I'm not being paid. Look under that rubble and find whatever there is to be found. Maybe it will be valuable, maybe not. If it's valuable, will you split the earnings? Either way, let us keep searching until we get at least one shiny. Ooh. Okay, where shiny? Let's see. Oops. Oh, no shinies. No shinies. Shinies! I got a shinies, bro. I got some shinies for us. Found a signet ring for you, bro. We can sell it for big money. What did you find? Not more rubble, I hope. Untold years spent buried beneath sand and rubble have done little to tarnish this exquisitely crafted piece of jewelry. Oh, this looks very special. Such pretty patterns. I've never seen one like this before. But how much is it worth? I'm an expert in finding shinies, not a historian. Perhaps we should ask someone. Once we sell it, we will divide the profits between us. We worked as a team, so half for you, half for me. Fair is fair. Yeah, that's right. Okay, bye. You're gonna make me help you giant, so I'm not interested right now. Come on. I really wish I could fly. Trying. Come on, Tesleen, let's go, not have a bad day for you. I'm sure your day will be very lovely and nothing will go terribly, horribly wrong at all. And you won't traumatize Alisaie for life. Or until she forgets you in the next X-Pack. Don't worry, Tesleen, even Reen gets forgotten. All said, oh, I should probably mention the wildlife. While most of them will leave you be if you keep your distance, the local coyotes have learned to prey on folk heading home from the markets. I can usually swing a sword well enough to fend them off, but I may have loaded myself down with too many bargains today. Do you think you could handle any beasts that try to make a meal of us? No, I don't think I could. I thought you might. Alisaie was always saying how much you... I mean, let's get going, shall we? Is Alisaie talking shit about me? I'll fight her. Oh my god, there's so much to nut. Why? I can't resist a nut. Big nutting hours. Oh, come on. I don't even have a chocobo out. Where's Reunion? You caught me nutting, huh? I couldn't resist. You know, when the urge strikes, you just gotta do it. I know you understand. Sorry, there wasn't much time to shout a warning. Were you bitten? Those things can be nasty, and yet hardly a match for you, it seems. I'd always thought Alisaie was strong, but in her mind she was never, makes sense. Well, we should push on. It might be best if you scout ahead and clear out any coyotes that have our scent. I'll wait here so you can fight without any distractions. Ma'am, Alisaie is, like, pretty low on the list of how strong her friends are. Like, I'm pretty sure Estinian also has her beat. We have her beat. Who else is with us? Depends what kind of fighting. I mean, Yustola definitely has her beat. The Crystal Exarch has her beat. Although I guess he's not an ally yet. Who else is stronger than her? Maybe she could take Urianger. And I feel like she could definitely beat a Balaki. I don't want to say she could beat up Thancred because I don't want to say Thancred could beat up her because I like her more than Thancred, but I do think Thancred would actually kick her ass. But I deny that reality. I feel like even Tataru could take Alisaie, honestly. Oh, thank goodness you're back. I could hear the howling and snarling from here. Frightful creatures. Let's hope the rest have seen your handiwork and know to avoid us now. I need to get these supplies back to the inn. Stinky Thancred. 100%. We don't like stinky Thancred. Okay, let's continue our journey. Okay, where are we going? Whoops. Am I blind? Oh, there she is. This is it. Thanks to you, I didn't have to drop my shopping even once. Come to think of it, I'm glad I didn't make the trip alone. It seems you ended up escorting me. I'll have to repay the favor somehow, but first, let's head inside, shall we? Okay, cool. Let's go. Everyone says it, you know. Everyone knows Thancred's stinky. Welcome to the inn at Journey's Head. You might be our first visitor from the Crystarium since Alisaie arrived. It's not much, but it's home for the afflicted and a handful of carers. The illness isn't contagious, is it? I don't want to get sick. Contagious? Well, no, not as far as we know. I don't think I've met anyone besides Alisaie who was so unfamiliar with our situation here. Most folk have grown up knowing someone who knew someone. It's okay, Alisaie will know someone soon too. I might leave out something obvious, so it must be best to have Alisaie give you the full explanation. Hey, Tesleen. Now, where is she? I think she might be out on patrol. You could wait, I suppose, but why not go and surprise her? She usually takes a look at things from the watchtower first, so you might be able to catch her there. It's not far. Head out south side. Oh my god. Head out the south side and you'll soon see it. I'll stay behind in case she comes back while you're gone. Thanks, Tesleen. You're a homie. For real. I discover a new location. Ooh, ether current. Alisaie, are you here? Marco? Oh, no Polo. Cool. Let's follow footprints. Oh, footprints. Look at more footprints. This feels like an ineffective Horizon. Following footprints. You're not even here! Why are you lying? You can't call back Polo. Marco. We curve to the west. Wow. Whoa, those footprints went wild. Look, it's an arrow. Are you pointing in the direction you are for me, Alisaie? It's okay, I forgive you. You don't need to stalk me. I know you're trying to show up, Gino. Oh boy.
Get back here!
Is that... It can't be.
Don't botch your landing. Oh my god, did he? What a noob. You almost lost that one.
I had it under control, right up until the moment I didn't. I'll do better next time.
Damn, Alisaie, cold.
I knew you'd turn up sooner or later, but I had been hoping for sooner.
Look. I have those boots.
How are you?
Oh my god, Alisaie, let's go hang out at the graveyard.
Brought them to a standstill then. The Exarch did say that the Empire seemed to have drawn back when he last looked in on the source. But without knowing for sure how fast time was passing there, I couldn't help worrying that a lot might have happened since then. I'm heartily relieved to hear that it hasn't, just as Alphino must have been. As you can imagine, both he and Urianger were desperate to hear the news from home when I arrived.
Why is Alphino being mentioned in past tense? I haven't met him yet.
I haven't actually seen Thancred and Y'shtola yet, but they will have heard all the latest developments from the Exarch by now, or should have at least.
Thancred's having the time of his life, okay?
When I think of how frantic Tataru and the others must be, I want nothing more than to rush back and reassure them. But we still haven't found a way to reverse the summoning. And even if we had, we couldn't just ignore Urianger's vision.
She seems much more,
He may use 10 words where one would suffice, and they may often obscure as much as they reveal.
Well, I know what's coming, but her trying to be like all mature right now.
He was as clear as day. I do not doubt for one moment that he saw what he claims.
She's had a weird, like, trying to balance being mature and immature. Going too far one way and too far the other way.
How difficult it must have been to speak about them. The 8th Umbral Calamity and your death aren't exactly topics for idle conversation.
Or maybe he's not speaking about them because he's lying. Alisaie, he's lying.
We can't allow the rejoining to happen, which means we have to save the first from the Sin Eaters.
Though Urianger, like, literally said, I will never betray you guys again. I'll never, like, deceive you guys again. And then he did it again immediately.
That great wall of white is a remnant of the flood. 100 years ago, the balance in the first tipped decisively in favor of light. From that moment, it rose and swelled with each
literally
passing
promised
day.
Alisaie that he would never, ever betray her again.
It burst forth like water from a broken dam.
After Ardbert. I mean, the Warrior of Darkness.
Colossal
I mean,
wave of
Ardbert.
pure light, drowning everything in its wake. Only Norvrant was spared.
Yeah, thanks
For
to
most
the Oracle
part,
of Light.
living things are composed of ether of various different aspects.
Really, Alisaie?
But when exposed to such a flood, their etheric harmony is shattered, and their natural form breaks down.
Well, that sucks.
Then they either perish, or are warped into mindless abominations. Yes, that's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the flood. Once the change is wrought, there is no going back. In that instant, they are gripped by an insatiable appetite for ether, and will happily gorge themselves on any living thing within reach. But even that is not the worst of it. The stronger Sin Eaters can plant light in us, like seeds in soil, corrupting our ether and triggering the birth of new monstrosities. They are creatures of base.
Did you just say they plant their seed in us, Alisaie?
To multiply. They feel no pity, know no remorse, and are utterly deaf to reason. Which is why they must be destroyed. Every last one of them. The infirmary is full of the Sin Eater's victims, left here to spend their final hours waiting for the change to overtake them.
Oh, that cutscene ended abruptly. It's just a matter of time, more for some, less for others. Those patients will all become monsters in the end. And to add insult to injury, the affected are feared, shunned, cast out of society, and exiled here to the edge of the world. The only good thing I have to say about this hellish place is that it has served me well as a training ground. Tesleen and the others have also been kind enough to share their knowledge about the Sin Eaters, which is knowledge I can now share with you while you help me finish my patrol, of course. Okay, Alisaie, let's go. Here's what we'll do. I'll take the east side of the inn and you clear the west. That way you can have an undiluted experience with the resident terrors. These marks on your map are where the usual trouble spots are. You can assume that any beast with a white hide or carapace is a Sin Eater, but you'll know for sure soon enough when they come slavering after your ether. Remember, it's kill or be killed with these monsters. Once you've slain whatever's prowling around out there, we can rendezvous back at the north entrance. Good hunting. Okay, I still can't fly. I try every single time. Wow, hostile presence. Next one. It'd be really nice if there were just no Sin Eaters. That'd be great. Cool. And now this last one, how many? Sure, get my way, Chocobo. Oops. Get back to Alisaie. Time to have something that's totally not sad happen in the story. How did you fare? I thought there might be one or two lurking on the fringes, nothing out of the ordinary for this area. I expect you noticed it yourself, but individually, these lesser Sin Eaters are no more deadly than any natural predator you might encounter in the desert. It's when they appear in numbers that they pose a threat. Much like the Void Set, they have an unfortunate tendency to flock to the strongest of their kind. Thus, when a powerful Sin Eater goes on a hunt, it might be attended by a veritable swarm of weaker kin. Imagine an army of such creatures descending on a village or hamlet. That's the basic idea behind my patrols, to cull their ranks often enough that their numbers won't be overwhelming when the big ones come out to play, and you've certainly helped on that front. Let's report our victories to Tesleen, shall we? Oh, Tesleen. Alisaie tells me you helped out on her patrol. You have our thanks, and my apologies for leading you from one battle to another ever since the moment we met. In any case, I'm glad to see the two of you found each other. You have no idea how badly Alisaie has missed your company. Everything is always, if Sephiroth were here, he would... That's an exaggeration, and I don't sound like that either. I was simply trying to view matters from another perspective, and I respect Sephiroth's methods. Ha ha ha. Honestly, after seeing him in action, I can understand why. The way he leaps into the fray without hesitation, it really is something to behold. I might be a little smitten myself. Is everyone hitting on me? I'm only teasing, though I have no doubt he deserves all the admiration he gets, just as you do. Not sure. I'd love to lay out a welcome meal, but the duties I put off when I went to the market are still waiting for me. Ugh, and there are 101 things that need doing. I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting here with Alisaie? What, in $12 thumbs will you work yourself to death? Surely there's something we can help you with. I could do with a hand, it's true, thank you. You can start by helping me sort out the larder, Alisaie. While we do that, could you tend to a few patients, perhaps? There are 3 in particular I meant to visit. It's just a matter of saying a few words to them and seeing that their skin isn't caked in sand. Their names are Pawnil, Todden, and Halric. They may not give much in the way of a response, but I promise they'll be pleased to meet someone new. Okay, let's go meet the depressing people. So, thank you. Oh my god, he kind of looks like Thancred. Todden glances up at you blankly, but you notice the tension in his face slightly. Halric remains utterly still as you wipe the sand away from his cheek. The texture of his skin has hardened into something akin to plaster. Okay, we met the sad child. You've seen to the patients? How were they? Good, that's good. I knew they would enjoy meeting you. I am concerned about Halric, though. I'll have to speak with the other carers, but I think this time may be near. We shall leave you to have that discussion then. I was going to take Sephiroth to Mordsuk if you have any errands there that need doing. We just got back! Well, I suppose there's one thing. Would you pick up a nectarine from the markets, please? Cassard's caravan just passed through, so Ronron should have some fresh fruit. We were just there. Come then, Sephiroth. There's something I want you to see right after we stop at Ronron's stall, of course. Okay, but what if I just, like, am lazy and spend the 70 gil? Let's see about that nectarine, shall we? That's not a nectarine. Really, bro? You sell frogs on sticks and nectarines? Oh ho, back again, are you? You need another taste of Ronron's wares? Actually, we're looking to buy a nectarine. Do you have any in stock? Oh yes, nectarines, peaches, grapes, fresh and juicy. Given how richly you cracked your coin purse with me, I might still owe you food. Here, take this one, free of charge. Gods, I've never seen a merchant give away something for nothing before. How much coin did you spend here? Oh yes, I'll take a jar of honeyed worms as well. Ew, Alisaie, ew. Oh no, they're not for me. It's an offering of sorts. Ew, Alisaie, ew. The worms, if you please. Only the best regulars for you. Come again, my friends. Right, that's our shopping chores taken care of. Let's head up past the Aetheryte to the main tower. The view I want to show you can only be seen from its very top. Okay, Alisaie. I'm on my way. There you are. Whoops, sorry, Alisaie. Here are your precious worms. This buys us a trip up to the top of the tower, does it not? Glazed freaklers, you actually brought them. I really shouldn't let you, but it's just this month's alright, only once. Never fails. Shall we?
Look, over there, where the wall is broken. Do you see what lies beyond? That's what the land became after the light flooded in. An empty white nothingness.
For now.
Life cannot exist in such conditions. The primordial light would wreak havoc on the body's etheric balance.
Mm-hmm.
That nectarine you bought. It's Halric's favorite fruit.
Oh. Everything looks so funny when I pull up my pointy fingers.
Most of the patients, Halric included, survived the attacks of powerful eaters.
This does not look like the warrior blight's hands.
But their fate was sealed all the same. The monster's corruption has entered their bodies, and their very essence is being subsumed by light. The twisted state of the world itself just makes matters worse. Under normal circumstances, a person's ether naturally tends to equilibrium. But for these poor souls, the opposite is true. Sooner or later, every single one of them will turn.
How sad, Alisaie. You seem depressed.
Tesleen and the patients, they all know this. They know what has to be done before the change goes too far, before the eater within takes over. The preferred method is mixing poison into their favorite food. In my time here, I've borne witness to a lot of last meals.
So you're saying I'm holding something that's going to be poisoned in my hand?
As before. No matter how hard I fight, it's never enough. But it's a war I mean to wage, nonetheless. Speaking of wars, do you remember how I made you promise not to leave me and then promptly collapsed?
Look, I needed to go spend the night at Emmerich's. Okay.
Well, let's just say I had a few choice words for the Exarch concerning the timing of his summons. But even if the fault lay with someone else, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd abandon you on the battlefield. So I swore that I'd make up for my absence
You're
there,
a child.
making a difference here.
I wasn't that upset you were
And that's
gone.
what keeps me moving forward, even when things seem hopeless. On which note, it's time we headed back. The longer we keep Tesleen waiting, the harder this will be for her.
Really? She's not used to it yet? Sure, Tesleen will just be perfectly fine. I'm glad I was able to show you that. When it comes to understanding the catastrophe, oh my god. When it comes to understanding the catastrophe which befell the first, one glimpse of the empty wasteland beyond the wall is worth more than an hour of Urianger's lecturing. I would love to hear Urianger lecture me for an hour, please. And I needed you to know beyond a doubt that Tesleen has no other choice. The nectarine will be a kindness. It isn't just the threat posed to others. When a person becomes an eater, the pain appears to be excruciating. The carers are truly fond of their wards and would bear them that suffering. It is their way of fighting back against a fate worse than death. Okay. Let's just... I didn't attune! Oh no! gotta write down. I guess I'm saving 70 gil. Why didn't I attune? Disappointed in myself. Imagine the warrior of light not attuning to any threat. Disgraceful. Oh my god. Jump. Right, let's attune before we talk to anyone. So we don't do this again. Perfect. Hi, Tesleen. You look very healthy today. You are certainly not going to die anytime soon. You're back. I hope you had a nice time. Did you manage to find a nectarine? We did. Here's your poison. Thank you. Alisaie has explained why I wanted this, has she? I can see it in your eyes. But we may not need it just yet. I spoke with the others and we've decided to keep an eye on Helric for now. Thanks to you, though, if his time does come suddenly, we'll be ready to send him on his way with a taste of happier days. Okay, Tesleen. Hi. Well, nothing is going to happen for a little while yet, so let's see if we can't lighten the mood. Why, we don't want our gloomy faces worrying the patients. I think it's time for that welcome meal, don't you? Take a seat and I'll make us a nice stew. I would love to have some stew.
Speak up if you'd like another helping. I made a little bit more than usual today.
How kind of you, Tesleen. Though knowing that you're frequently in the habit of poisoning food, and you're now talking about adding something special to the broth.
Aye, well, it's not often we
Please don't poison me.
Crystarium, so I may have thrown in a few extra bits and bobs.
I've already been poisoned once before. Sure, give me another bowl, kill me. Why not?
That's what I like to hear. Give me a moment to warm up the pot.
I would hope that giant fire under the pot means it's still warm.
I remember when I first came here with my mother. She was showing the early signs.
Oh, that's depressing. Your mom turned into one.
I knew there was no way to save her, but I just couldn't face what needed to be done.
Well, yeah, that's because she actually knows what she's doing.
Why they travel from arms to stay
here. And you don't, Gina.
Beaten, broken souls come to wait out the inevitable, to receive the mercy of a painless death.
Are you at 100 now? Did you get to 100 yet, Gino?
When my mother finally left this world, I was mad with grief, but also thankful that her passing was a peaceful one. It's never easy, ending a life you've cared for, even when you believe they go on to a better place. I often find myself wishing the Warrior of Darkness would come and do that part for me.
The Warrior of Darkness?
You've never heard the tale? I'm not sure where it began, but every child in Norvrant could tell you a version of it.
Gino?
Slayer of darkness, servant of death, take care of our souls at our dying
Gino, you can swear all you want. The profanity setting is like extreme profanity, not like an occasional fuck or shit. It literally says like pretty much every sentence you were swearing is when you put on the extreme profanity. You can swear in chat, I'm pretty sure. Oh, did it?
And eaters of sin go with thee,
I'll have to turn that off for the bot.
to the sunless sea.
There's gonna be no sound if I go turn it off though.
Well, that's the version
I
I was
thought
taught.
Gino
Anyway.
just paranoidly deleted
It's just
all
an
of his
old bedtime
messages.
story. He's certainly never deigned to visit us here.
I thought
Which
when
is
the
a good
bot
thing,
said that it
surely.
like blocked.
He sounds rather
It's
honest.
a separate bot. There's a bot that's modding too.
Do you think so?
And it had
I
like
always liked the idea that he treated every soul
profanity
the same,
filter, but there
even
was like
sin
3
eaters.
options from like light to severe. So I assumed light was like, you know, stuff you really shouldn't say ever. Not like fucking shit. So I'll have to go and change it if it's deleting his messages for that. But if I do it during a voiced cutscene, there's going to be no voices. No, this guy looks miserable.
They're coming.
Oh?
Desleen! Have you seen Halric? I swear, I only took my eyes off him for a moment.
Oh no, Halric's gone. How does this woman have chairs and Lise doesn't? I'm like obsessed with that chair thing. Okay, let's go to the bot. Where's the bot? Bot. This one? Gino, did you get a message that said to refrain from foul language? Nyx, can you try swearing a little bit? See if it blocks you. Just now? Oh, there you go. Is it going to keep it? Is it going to delete it? Let's see. It looks like... Okay, that should have fixed it then. Probably. Maybe. Maybe I'll just turn that off entirely, just in case. There we go. I just changed it. Oh, like Gino said it after I said to try it out? Damn, Gino, it hates you. See, no, guys, what I did was I set the bot to like threaten Gino specifically and delete his messages. Totally, that's what I did, guys. Okay. Let's get through Tesleen. You want Thancred to what? What do you want Thancred to do? Sephiroth, Alisaie, we have to go look for Halric. I don't know what's gotten into him, but if he's wandering out there alone... We'll assign search areas and split up. Any idea where he might be headed? No, he's never done anything like this before, but it can't be a coincidence that the other patients are suddenly so agitated. They can sense something. In any case, let's keep the search close to the inn. Halric isn't very sure on his feet, so he won't have gone far. I'll search the east side. Please, Halric, please be alright. I'll cover the north and west then. You take everything from here to the south. This seems like a... Were you just deleted, Gino? Or are you copying, pasting, you getting deleted before? Or are you being deleted by someone else now? Well, I know, because it said message deleted before, and now you're saying message deleted by moderator. I just specifically targeted Gino. Yes, you can say fuck. You can talk about all the things you want to do to Thancred. You see no sign of Alaric. Maybe he went further west. You scan your surroundings in search of Halric, and suddenly find yourself under attack. I can't fly! It's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's see. Oh no, what's gonna happen? I'm sure nothing bad.
Any sign of him? No luck then. But he surely can't have gone far. We should keep looking. The Sin Eaters are out in force, and if we don't find him soon, you can be sure they will.
Halric will be just fine, Alisaie. I'm sure of it. We'll take Halric back to the inn, all fine and happy.
Did you see the size of that thing? It must be one of the nasty ones. Wherever it's going, it can only mean trouble. After it!
Yeah, let's go get Alisaie. Look, they're just saying hi to each other.
Oh no! Halric!
He'll be fine. Wow.
We have to run!
See, Halric's just fine.
Tessie! No!
That's how my girl looks during all it. cutscenes. Just that deadpan stare at everyone.
The time left to you is precious.
This is also my expression when Sephiroth died.
Mother.
This one?
Mother,
Because the kid's creepy, or... Dang, her mouth's big. Her mouth is giant. Wow. What did she eat? This transformation? Oh, she lost all her hair. The choking sounds really add to it. Oh no, Tesleen, you were implanted with her seed.
No, 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 no!
What a face. Look, implanted with seed was the terminology that was used in games, so it's not lewd. Damn, look at Alisaie. He's just like, that was fucked up. How much longer until Alisaie is done? Or should we stop on some drama? So if this is like the last quest, I'll do it, but... I wish I could check. Okay, wait, I'm gonna check. What is the last quest? Shadowbringer's main scenario quests. In search of Alisaie. Okay, there's 2 left. I'll finish her off. I'm sorry, Sephiroth. I tried to tell the Karis what happened, but I can't be the shoulder they lean on. Not like this. Okay, Alisaie. I don't think you want to send me to be the shoulder they lean on either. I don't think you've thought this through, Alisaie. It's just so unfair. Tesleen was always so cheery with the patients, telling them not to be scared, that there wouldn't be any pain. Of all the people in the world to suffer such a fate. Okay, well, Far, what do you have to tell us? I imagine you're just as shocked as the rest of us, so I appreciate what you're doing here. Me, I don't have the words. Without a body, we can't even give her a proper burial, and she cared about that sort of thing, about giving people a chance to say their goodbyes. Well, that's, if only we met her in the future and then could give her a burial after that. Halric is as unresponsive as ever. He stands motionless, staring up into the sky where the senators made their escape. Alisaie is lost in grief. Thank you, what you're doing, it means a lot to them, to me. Sorry to interrupt. We realized we hadn't thanked you for rescuing Halric. You weren't hurt at all, were you? Hurt? There wasn't even a fight. I was too late, too slow, and I thought I could protect you. You can't blame yourself for things beyond your control. You brought Halric back safe and sound. No one could have done any more. I'm sorry, but I've come to a decision. I won't be continuing in my role here. I hope you'll forgive me for leaving you, and that you will delay Halric's last meal for as long as you possibly can. Not until it's too late, of course. Just give him what time you can. We always do. Of course, she would have done the same. Farewell, Halric. Keep Teslin's words close to your heart. Wait, you're leaving this very moment? I don't understand how you must feel, but surely this is a bit hasty. Do you even have anywhere to go? I have a destination in mind, yes, and a purpose. It's this damned light building without cease. It's the reason we can't save those corrupted by the Eaters. But what if we corrected the balance? Even if it were only little by little, even if it took years, it would surely make things better. Now hold on there. Everyone knows there's too much light, but how could you ever hope to get rid of it? You'd have to change the whole world. That's right. We should return to the Crystarium. I may not be able to repel the Eaters on my own, but I can still use the skills I've gained here to hurt them. Dang, Alisaie. Back to Graha. I mean, the Crystal Exarch. What? I just didn't go there, huh? Okay, we're gonna fly out. And by fly, I mean teleport. Because I can't fly. Sad boy can't fly. Oh, I specifically wanted to go here and immediately forgot. Okay, got it. Alright. Oops. Opening too many windows. There we go. We're coming, Alisaie. We're gonna go back to the Crystarium. Gonna visit Nyx's boyfriend. It would be great if we could see someone else. That'd be lovely. I would love that. Forgive me, Sephiroth. I couldn't stay there a moment longer. But I was serious about what I said. While the men and women at the end battle against this blight with kindness, I must fight it in my own way, with steel. Miss Alisaie, is there anything I can get you? Your swiftest Amaro. I need to return to the Crystarium immediately. As you wish. Alisaie's bossy. Hey, Alisaie. Remind me to wear goggles if we ever fly over Amarang again. I've barely gotten the sand out of my eyes. But the wind did help to clear my head at least. I think I'm ready to meet with the Exarch. We need to talk about how we're going to wipe the Sin Eaters out, shall we? Sure, let's go have a chat with the Exarch. I'm sure he has plenty to say. And that he won't lie to us at all. Please take us inside. Yes. Oh my god, hi Crystal. Sark, what's up? I see you are reunited with Alisaie, but I dare say you found little else to celebrate. Thank you for seeking me out, Sephiroth. It meant a lot to have you there at my side. I was tempted to set off again the moment we had decided upon a direction, but you still have to visit Elfindel, haven't you? And if I know my brother, he'll be on the cusp of discovering something vital to our success if he hasn't already. I'm content to stay here and consider our options for the time being, but don't keep me waiting too long, eh? Okay, Alisaie, goodbye. Oh, your first order of business will be to reunite with Elfindel and Alisaie, and in so doing, the predicament here in Norbranch should become abundantly clear. As for communications with the Source, I think he was supposed to say this before, will gladly serve as your messenger if needs be. However, you yourself should be capable of making the journey between worlds. The device there will serve as a portal. Simply touching a hand to its surface will transport you to the location of the beacon I left at the base of the tower, in theory at least. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. Sounds great. Goodbye. Okay, let's dump this boy off at the house and then I will stop streaming for today. Aw, there's no one here to stalk. How sad. Okay. I guess I didn't need to go inside, did I? Okay. Okay, that'll be all for today. I'll stream again when I feel like streaming again, probably. I'm gonna try to do Wednesdays for sure. And then I may add in extra days in between, depending on how motivated I am. But for now, I want to commit to doing Wednesdays. And hopefully next time we'll get to what I want to get to, and the whole reason I didn't skip Shadowbringers. Because I would like to see him very much. Okay. Bye! Bye! That's how I wave to children. Okay.